High school football playoffs yesterday as Sierra Canyon and Serra faced off in the Division II quarterfinals. And it was the Dave Dunn show. How about that? For the Trailblazers, the sophomore running back had 5. That's right, 5 touchdowns as Sierra Canyon went on to win 42-16. They take on Bishop Amat next week in the semifinals. And of course, Coach John Ellinghouse and defensive lineman Cameron Brandt join us here in the studio to talk about the big win. And it was big and even more so for you, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, it was a great win for us, and we had a little bit of a rough start to our season. Really proud of the way our kids just kept fighting, kept showing up, and we've got it going now, so we're really excited.
Kevin, let's you talk about the rough start that Coach was talking about at the beginning of the season and how you overcame that.
So yeah, we definitely had a rough start in the beginning, but we overcame that by just sticking together. Nobody got on each other. We all just banded together. We knew we were going to get it done, and that's what we did. And
one of the cool things about Cameron, he's one of the big fellas in the trenches for this team, and you're heading to Stanford. I'd like for you to talk about why you're heading to Stanford.
I'm heading to Stanford because academics was really big on me just throughout life. Just that's always been pushed. So I've always wanted to do academics, just have high academics and also play at a high level. So that's why I chose Stanford.
Coach, doesn't that give you just goosebumps to know that your players turn out to be great players, but they want to be outstanding students and citizens?
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Our school at Sierra Canyon, these are the type of guys we like to put out, smart young men that are great on the football field and ready to go out and attack life, because at some point football ends for all of us, and he's the best of the best, and we're really proud of him.
One of the things I like is when coaches come in, I like to talk about coach to coach.
Absolutely, man. So, Coach, I just wanted to just have a quick question. I mean, basically, being from a school that's predominantly ran by somewhat of the basketball side of it, what are some things that you had to do to try to change the culture and change the mindset of the kids, especially when you say early on you had a rough start, but being able to come through and have a great win like you did last night, what are some of the things that you did to kind of help them buy into the culture?
I got to say, we at our school, our programs all support one another.
Absolutely.
And, our basketball program has had a lot of success, and our football team's had a lot of success. We've made the semifinals 10 of the last 12 years, and we just support one another, and it's a place where you can come get a great education, and the kids that are there are great at what they do, whether it's basketball. Our girls basketball team's phenomenal. Our girls volleyball team's playing in the state championship tonight. So we've got great sports programs. They all support one another, and that's the best thing about where we work.
And they have great coaching too. That also goes into it. You better believe it. All right, Coach. Bishop Amat is next. How do you size up this matchup? Because we know this is going to be an even tougher task for you and your squad.
Yeah, no doubt. This was our first year in the Mission League, which is a really, really tough league, and we were really excited for the first year to be able to win the Mission League. Bishop Amat is known as one of the best programs around, and we got a lot of respect for them. We had a dogfight with them. We lost in double overtime by 3 points. So, we're familiar with them, but we're also really excited to go out there and it's the semifinals. There's nothing better.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm watching you as I'm listening to Coach, and you're saying, yeah. It's almost like you can hardly wait. We know that you got to go through the process and the practice and things like that. Yeah. But how are you going to hold back your enthusiasm and your excitement because of what's going to happen at the end of the week?
There's no really holding it back. I feel like you got to show that excitement throughout practice, because that's what gets you through. You got to make sure all the guys feel that pressure and just know that we have a big game coming up, and it's time to band together and get it done.
Are you surprised at all to be in the position you're in right now?
No, I'm not. Just based on just the guys we have around us and our team, just knowing how they are and just they're willing to get it done just in everything they do, and we're just going to push and keep going.
Coach, it's going to be a lot of fun watching him coach and watching him play.
Absolutely. I love the way that you guys took a lot of the athletes that Serra had took them out of the ball game and used the ground game, man. It was real beautiful for me. I spoke to you about it earlier. So you can continue to take advantage of the ball, of the ground game, man. That was amazing to me.
Yeah, that's the type of brand of football we've tried to create is physicality, and on the line of scrimmage we've been able to do that. We got 2 great tailbacks in Dane Dunn and Terrell Cooks, and a great defense that made some phenomenal plays yesterday.
Too, huh?
Oh yeah, we're starting 12 sophomores and freshmen, so we're young, and we got some great leadership from some old guys that are great players as well. So we got a good mix here.
thank both of you for coming, and good luck.
My
and
pleasure.
when you win, come on back and visit again. We'd love to have you.
I hope we can.